getting here was a struggle, okay? It's been a minute since I recorded a video, like a sit down video, and I don't know, it just felt weird for some reason. Like I felt like the same way that I felt when I first started. Like when I first started making videos, when I felt weird to talk in front of the camera and like all that stuff. I don't know what is going on. Clearly I've been away too long, but I'm back and I'm better. So stay tuned.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah, sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now.
Hey beauties, Tjforbeauty here, back with another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my updated go-to makeup routine. It's also going to be a first impressions for all of the new makeup that I just got recently. So this is the final look. I mean, I'm liking how it turned out actually. I'm really liking how it turned out actually. So if you're interested in what new products I got and you want to check out my updated go-to makeup routine, then just keep watching. This feels weird. I haven't done this in so long. Alright, so I have all of my new makeup here. I'm really excited about it actually. I already moisturized. I used my Pond's sorry, I'm looking at the name of it. I used my Pond's Dry Skin Cream. That's the moisturizer I use all the time. I just like how heavy it is, but it's not greasy. And I need something that's like really rich and moisturizing because I'm dry. Winter, spring, summer, fall, my skin is dry. So the next thing that I'm going to do is prime, and I picked up this e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer. This is the hydrating one. They had a matte one too, a mattifying one. So if you're oily, you may want to check out the mattifying version of this putty primer. And this is supposed, okay, wait. Doesn't really have a, look at what I just did. It doesn't really have a scent to it, but I'm not sure exactly how much you're supposed to use. It feels like a cream, like an ointment almost. Next up is foundation, and I'm using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. I don't usually use matte foundations because I'm dry. So the first thing I'm going to do before I apply the foundation is apply some of my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Put about this much on the back of my hand. I actually probably don't even need this much, honestly. This, when I swatched this foundation, like a little bit goes a long way. I have my Morphe beauty sponge, but I forgot to wet it, so let me do that really quick. All right, so I'm gonna apply this as usual. I don't have a mirror either. BRB.
Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down.
This kind of has a scent like oh yeah, this is definitely full coverage because it's covering my mole, but it's not strong. Now I'm scared because when I swatched this not too long after, I got a pimple. Now I'm not saying that this caused it, I'm just saying that I got it right after I swatched it in the area that I swatched the foundation. So I'm a little nervous, and I'm hoping that I don't break out anywhere. Okay, I mean, I think it's a pretty good match. It's a little orange, just a little. It's not really showing up on camera, but in person it looks like it's reading a little orange. But maybe once, you know, I apply my highlight, concealer, all that jazz, I won't see that anymore. For concealer, I have the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I've heard really good things about this, and I want to get the foundation also, but of course, like, you can't swatch anything now. And when I went in Ulta, I could barely tell like the shades apart because of the lighting that's in the store and how they had the display set up and everything. So in the Too Faced concealer, I'm in the color Latte. In the Juvia's Place foundation, I'm in the color Punta Cana. Wish I was in Punta Cana right now. Yeah, I feel like this is oxidizing. I don't know. I just feel orange. Like I'm giving Oompa Loompa in person. I swear to y'all, like I don't branch out when it comes to foundation. And this is why. When he tell the story, that's not how I win. Know they be lying 100%. Moved out of the risk, forgot about the bed. Now they just call me to tell me come get it. Now that boy off and I don't want no credit. If it was me, they wouldn't regret it. Let me be dead and now they won't get it. Yeah. Party still beat it, my niggas still eat it. Like yo, they look like they partner eat it. Okay, I feel like this isn't light enough. I feel like I need the next, like one shade lighter. But it blends out really nicely, and it's definitely full coverage. Because I like my highlight to be a little bit brighter, I'm going to use just a little bit of the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in Tame Sand. I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town, baby. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. You took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town. You just have to be careful when you're layering products like in your under eye area, because the more product, the more it creases. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my cream contour. And for my nose, I always like to apply my nose contour with a brush. I just feel like it makes it easier. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town, baby. Where did these niggas be at when they say they pulling out this night? Okay, so the way that this contour stick is blending, or this concealer is blending with this matte foundation, because the concealer stick is really dry, and then on top of this matte foundation, I'm not loving how it's blending out. So I might not use, like, pair these two next time. To set my face, I'm going to use the Beauty Bakerie Flour setting powder. And I mean, this packaging is like the cutest thing I have ever seen. Like, it literally is like a little bag of flour. I just love Beauty Bakerie's whole concept of, like, the concept of the name of the line, like the packaging, like the branding is on point. I've heard really good things about this flour powder, and they're black owned. Okay. And then I'm also taking this along the sides of my nose. Yeah. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn baby. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now, baby. I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down. To set my contour, I'm using the Black Radiance Rich Mahogany pressed powder. This isn't any product, I use this all the time. And instead of like swirling, I'm using like this patting motion. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. You took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town,
Baby, where did these niggas be at when they said it?
To set my nose, I'm still using the same Black Radiance press powder, but I'm using this little fluffy eyeshadow brush. I always like to take my nose contour up into the front of my brow. Alright, I'm going to give my face a spray. I want to kind of clean up this cheek contour a little bit.
Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down. Baby, we took a trip, now we on.
I don't ever let that set because I feel like it'll make that line too sharp. So I always just put it on and then I like to dust it right off. As of now, I mean, my skin looks okay. I don't love it. I'm not really sure if matte foundation is for me. I don't know. But I'm gonna keep going. So for eyeshadow, I don't really do a lot. So I literally like apply like 2 colors. Sometimes I only do like 1 wash of color. For that, I'm going to use this Morphe 3502 palette. This is like my go-to palette for neutral like matte shadows. And I'm going to go in with this color right here and apply that in my crease as my transition shade. Let me just... I usually go in with like a lighter nude color on my lid. So I'm going to take this one here, which is almost like a peachy kind of shade. And then I'm going to put that right here. Taking that crease brush, just blending out the edges. I'm using my holy grail. Y'all already know it's the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. But I got the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. Now I did get the smaller one because for brow gel, right, I like a strong hold. And this one kind of does the trick most of the time. But honestly, I really just like using the got to be like regular hair gel. To me, that gives a strong hold, keeps it in place, locks it in place. It's cheaper, you get way more, so it's just kind of like, and I like the hold of that. Now if you don't like a super strong hold for your brow gel, then definitely I wouldn't suggest you use that. Alright, so I'm gonna let that chill for a second and dry. While I'm doing that, I'm going to apply my blush, which I wanted to buy blush while I was at the store, but I was struggling because I really didn't know what to buy. So for today, I'm just going to use my, the blush that I've been using, which is the MAC Copper Tone blush. And nothing was really sticking out to me at the store. So I was just like, forget it. But I can't. I don't know where it is. Okay, well, we have to divert. I have this e.l.f. blush palette here in the dark, so I'm going to use the lightest shade from that palette. Fall is approaching. How are you feeling about that? I think we have a week left of summer. I have so many thoughts about fall coming. While I don't love the fall weather, I love the fall fashions. Because I don't really like the cold. But I like being able to wear like boots and jackets and all that kind of stuff. Also, I'm concerned about the whole pandemic situation. Will it get worse? Will it get better? Will it stay the same? Like, because it's getting colder, so like flu season is approaching again. And then also, I feel like we were robbed of summer. Where did it go? Summer was about 3 weeks. How do you guys feel about fall? Let me know. Also, if you have any blush recommendations, let me know, because when I was in Ulta, I was struggling. I really did not know what to get. Now, after I fill them in, I go over them one more time with more brow gel. And I try to focus it in the front areas because I like those hairs to like stand straight up. The lashes I'm going to be wearing are the Lily Lashes in So Extra Mykonos. I thought that I ordered So Extra Miami. Obviously not. It's because I want to try those too. I just have to be careful sometimes of like the lashes that I get because of my eye shape. I have hooded eyes and they aren't really big. So sometimes lashes can be a little bit like overpowering for my eyelids, and I think a lot of people don't realize that when they're choosing lashes. Like, you want to make sure you get lashes that are like complementary to your eye shape, not just lashes that you like, you know what I mean? I applied my lash glue. While that's drying, I'm gonna do a little bit of eyeliner. I learned this trick from Aaliyah's Face. She does the little inner corner flicks is what she likes to call them, and I started doing them, and like, I like them. I saw Aaliyah's Face doing inner corner flicks on her eyes, so I started doing inner corner flicks on my eyes.
Baby, we took a trip, now we on your block, and it's like a ghost town. Baby, where did these niggas be at when they say they pulling out this line? I'm in the trenches, relax. Can you not put as a boy in the club? Cause we do not listen to rap. We in Atlanta, I buy her wig. She telling me K is the best. Pointed the nigga who act like a killer, but you only one from the neck. I'm like the baby, I'm not just a rapper. You play with me, you won't get stretched.
I'm gonna apply my lashes off camera because I feel like that's the safest thing for me to do. That's the smartest thing for me to do. So I'm just gonna put these on and I'll be right back. My eyes were acting up, the lashes were acting up, just as I suspected. So I'm glad I did that off camera. So now the last thing that I need to do is lips and highlighter. Also had to change my lashes to the Laflares. I've been really liking these Laflare 3D Cashmere lashes. And I just get them from the beauty supply store. I'm sure Amazon has them too, because I felt like the Lily lashes were just overpowering. And I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. Like, it just felt like it was too much. So I just switched them out for these. Highlighter is another thing I need to do my research on. I just have to figure out exactly which brand I want to get. So I didn't get a new one just yet, but I do have my Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm going to use Summer, which is the lightest shade, and I'm going to mix a little bit of Moonstone.
Sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole.
I'm applying this with the Morphe M510 brush. This is actually like a highlighter brush. I just realized I didn't do my lower lid eyeshadow. So going back into that Morphe palette, and I'm using a pencil brush. I'm just going to go back into that color I used in my crease.
She took the whole thing, slow down. Baby.
For lips, I'm using the Colourpop Lippie pencil, and this is in BFF 3.
Where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? Tired of beefing you balls, you can't even pay me enough to react. You waking up in the...
Comparing that with the KKW Nude 2.5, I haven't used a traditional lipstick in so long. It feels weird. I've been using liquid lipsticks for like so long. I think I need BFF 2. I feel like 3 is a bit dark. Because I've been using the NYX lip liner in Nutmeg. And I'm just swatching them. So this is BFF 3 and this is Nutmeg, and I prefer Nutmeg. So I think I needed BFF 2. This is like really dark.
Baby, we took
Okay, beauties, this is the final look. I actually like how it turned out. I feel like things weren't looking so good up until I applied the lip. Once I put the lip on, I feel like everything, and I let my hair down, I feel like everything came together. So I like how it turned out. I mean, I think it looks really pretty. So final thoughts. As far as the Morphe continuous setting spray, I love this. I stand by this. I'm like really upset with myself that I like went so long without having this in my kit, because I used to buy it all the time, and then one day when I ran out, I just never repurchased it. But I don't think I'm going to let that happen again. So this is really nice for me, especially because it helps to get rid of like that dry or cakey feeling that you have, or like if you feel like you look too powdery or what have you. This is really good for that. And then I also love, like, I don't know if you can see that, but Morphe did what they had to do when they put this in an aerosol can. Usually I use Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder, so in comparison to that, I feel like it wasn't that much off. But I love the color of this, and it's finely milled, it's lightweight. It's going to get my vote anyway because it's black owned, so there's that. The Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Too Faced did a thing. I'm definitely getting the foundation because I love this concealer. I do want to get a shade lighter though. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this one and then just get a shade lighter, or if I'm going to exchange this for a shade lighter. I'm not sure yet. The e.l.f. Poreless Primer. I mean, do I feel like my skin is poreless? Not really. Yeah. So there's that. The Juvia's Place foundation. I have mixed feelings about this. I mean, once I apply everything else, it's a good color match, I will say. I did feel like though, I mean, looking at the camera, I feel like in person I could see it like turning orange or having like an orange tint to it. I don't know if it was oxidizing. I don't know. But it looked like that in person. On camera, it doesn't read like that. It looks like a really, really good color match. I like the full coverage. I don't like the matte. So if I can get a full coverage hydrating foundation, I think that will be ideal for me. The Lippie pencil, I mean, obviously it's a lip pencil. So what can you say about it? You know what I mean? But I don't like the color. Wait, where is it? It's a little dark. I think in the store, BFF2 looked really light based on the packaging, because this is what I was going by. I mean, a lot of people talk about the Colourpop lip pencils. I feel like I can just use my NYX. It's really dark for me. Benefit 24-hour brow set. I knew I was gonna like that. I've used it plenty of times, so no surprise there. And the KKW lipstick I really like. I thought it was going to be more, this is like a more peachy nude. I don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely was not a peachy nude. But I do like the color, and I think that it paired good with this butter gloss that I used. So I think that's everything. I do like the final result. Like, I mean, I think it looks pretty. I think my makeup looks the same as it usually looks. I don't think it looks any better or worse, if I'm being honest. Is this makeup? Like, the struggle of getting makeup over all of your clothes, like, it's crazy. But I have a hack. Shaving cream. So before I wash this, right, once I take it off, before I put it in the dirty clothes or before I put it in the washer, I will take shaving cream, scrub, 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 and once you wash it, the makeup's gone. It's like magic. If you don't believe me, just try it. So yeah, beauties, that was my go-to makeup routine slash first impressions of new makeup. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's @TrenaeJXO. I'll leave it down in the comments and somewhere on the screen. I just want to say thank you so much for watching to the end, and until next time, beauties, bye.